Jules, back at it tomorrow night, FA Youth Cup against Stevenage. Seems a long time since we beat Leicester City. Does that feel that way to you?
Definitely. Seems a long time since we've actually had a game, to be honest. Unfortunately, our game on Saturday got cancelled due to the frozen pitches, which wasn't ideal. So the last time we played was the 20th of December, I think it was, when we beat Carlisle. So it's been a while since we've played. So we've done big games on big areas to try and replicate what you do in a game, but nothing ever actually comes close to actual match fitness on a full size pitch. So not ideal, but say that I know the lads will turn up. They're a good bunch. They'll give everything they've got, and hopefully it'll be a good game with a good ending.
Yeah, youth football being what it is, there's always a shutdown over Christmas anyway, isn't there? Yeah. But as you say, the weather's not helped us coming back, so a lack of match practice, if you like, but I'm sure they'll remember fondly what they did against Leicester. Yeah,
I think that's something that'll stick with them in their memories, but listen, that's happened, that's by the by now. We've moved into the next round and we've got Stevenage in our sights, which again won't be an easy game. We've watched them, plenty of pace, plenty of power. At the end of the day, they've got nothing to lose. They come into a fantastic stadium, great setup, and it's up to us to try and take the game to them.
And Stevenage have played, haven't they, since Christmas? They're just the way it works out, so they might be a little bit match ready, shall we say. But
yeah, they've had a couple of games. I suppose that's what you get with the weather up north and the weather down south, but nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. They've had a couple of draws last two games. Tough against tough teams, to be fair, so they had some good workouts last two games. But listen, it's a one-off game. Yeah. It's what happens on the night down there, so it's just a one-off shootout, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge, I suppose, standards of opposition at this age, perhaps, but in theory they play at the same level as you. Am I right in saying?
That's right. Yeah, they're category 3. They're doing all right in the league as well. I think they've only lost one this year. I think they won most of the rest, so they're sitting nice and pretty in their league. And so only losing one all season, it shows that they've actually got something there, a bit of backbone, bit of they can score goals. The goals for column shows that, and they've also got that bit of steelness in the defence as well. So it'll be tough. But like I say, 90 minutes or 120 minutes, like happened against Leicester, and you just take what comes. Hopefully, we've on the flip of the coin, it comes out our way.
It's been a great run from your boys and for the club. It's the first time in 6 years that we've been this far, so that's testimony to them. I know you also, we're not going to win this competition, and I'm sure you still probably aren't. But
well, we're not going to win this competition.
But you're in the last 32, and if you could keep that run going, you probably would get a big club. It's been great, even to go as far as we have, and just for Bolton Wanderers just to be back among the latter stages of a national competition.
Exactly, yeah. And seeing the last 4, 5, 6 years that I can remember, we've always gone out before the big boys coming at third round. It wasn't all that long ago that we were actually coming at the third round because we were a championship club. I think the last time we got to quarter-finals in, I'm not sure, it was about 2014 when your Zach Cloughs and your Rob Holdings and your people like that were playing. But like I said, they only came in at round 3. So I don't know how many games we've had to win to get to that round, but I was saying to the lads this morning, I can't remember us winning 4 games in this competition. It's a long time since we're 4 games in the competition. So let's see what happens tomorrow on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm sure in some ways some of the boys would have liked to have gone to a Premier League stadium. Hopefully that can still happen because you're back at home tomorrow night. They've won 2 rounds at home so far, and have a chance to play in the stadium.
Well, that over there is like a Premier League stadium anyway, so I know it's our stadium. It's always nice to go away and play in first team. Last year we were lucky enough to go to Rotherham, which is a nice little stadium, and we did well there. And saying the not too distant past, I think we played Middlesbrough. That must be that's about 6 or 7 years ago. But though that's probably the last one I can remember where we've actually gone to a top draw stadium and gone and enjoy ourselves. But playing over there is not a bad thing really. Unfortunately, so far this year we played over there twice, and we've won the 2 games we played.
And I know the one thing that I'm sure you'll try and instill into lads, you said you've been a bit frustrated with their slow starts in a couple of the rounds tomorrow. I know that won't be easy given the fact you've not played a lot of football last time, but
yeah,
try and not make life so tough for yourselves.
Yeah, so last game, the Leicester game, it was a case of Leicester had quite a bit at the ball, which was always going to happen. They're a Cat 1 team. In fact, I looked the other day, they sat third in the southern section. I think they're just behind Chelsea in the southern section of the Cat 1, so they're not a bad team. So they're always going to have quite a bit of the ball. But the lads responded really well. We were compact. We worked across the ball. We worked up and down, across the pitch. Worked up and down the pitch, not leaving too much space. And in the end, we probably deserved the victory, which obviously came with the penalties. Yeah. But the first 2 rounds, I mean, we had Chester first round, and we were 1 down after whatever it was, 15-20 minutes. A bit of a disastrous goal, but they showed character to come back in and eventually won 2-1. Then we went to Tranmere away. Again, we didn't really show up first half, and then came good second half. Won that one 2-0. So listen, we'll be getting them going. Hopefully, you know, first 10 minutes always, you know, it's always to settle the game. Let's get out there. Let's go and have a run round. Let's go and try and take the game to them. We realised that they would have been coming up the motorway for, I don't know how far Stevenage. I don't really know Stevenage, to be honest. I think it's in Hertfordshire, is it? I'm not sure.
It is.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, so I was asking one of our boys today who lives London way. I said, "What will that be? 4 hours?" He said it might be a bit more than that.
Oh,
so good. Let's get at them. Let's see. You know, the lads won't be in until the actual game, so they're preparing all day, and then when they come in, they'll do the warm up, which is preparing yourself for the game, ready to, as soon as that first whistle goes, let's get at them. It's all about us. Okay, I don't like to really concentrate too much on the opposition. I want to see what, you know, lads, go and express yourself, go and play, go and enjoy it. You're playing on a fantastic stadium. You're playing in front of, I don't know how much a crowd there'll be, but there'll be a small crowd there of family and friends, what have you. So we'll try and put on a show, go and enjoy it. Who knows? Are you going to go play on there again? Hopefully, there quite a few will do. But just go and enjoy the occasion.
And how are you personnel-wise? Lastly, is everybody?
Believe it or not, everyone's fit.
Right.
Although the 3 of them are just coming back from. There's a bit of lurgy going about at the minute. Oh no, saying that, we've got one lad, the goalkeeper, who's ill at the minute. We've got a bit of a bug going around the dressing room, but we're actually injury-free. We've just got 3 or 4 who are a bit ill. But that's nothing that's happened since very start of the season when they first came in. So that's a nice thing to have. So what comes with that, unfortunately, is there's going to be a few of the lads who won't be involved in the 18 players who were starting or on the bench. I said to them today, that's the horrible part of my job. I've got to tell people that unfortunately they're not involved and they'll be watching from the stands, but who knows, hopefully we get through. If we do, the chance might be, listen, you just need that opportunity to get in there, and you have to be ready when it comes. So, you know, keep your concentration about yourself and don't get too down about it.